Hello and welcome to Yarn Fun, and today we're going to make this flower. It's kind of a rose, and I've made it earlier in a square shape, and now we're going to transform it into a triangle because it is, after all, triangle month. Let's start with round 1. I'm going to make a red rose, and I'm going to start by making a magic circle, and in that magic circle your first stitch is a chain 1, and then a single crochet, and then a double crochet, and 9 more double crochet, so in total 10 double crochet in the circle. So yarn over, hook in the magic circle, pull your yarn through, and then yarn over and through 2 loops, yarn over and through 2 loops. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and your single one here. So you need to make 10. You need to make 10 double crochets, so I've made 4 already, and now 6 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now a single crochet. I'm making this a bit smaller. It's easier to crochet into. A single one, and then close your circle, and then make a slip stitch in your first single one. No. To go through 2 loops. Come on. Yes. Now put your hook in the middle of the ring and yarn over and pull your thread through and through your loop. Now get your hook out, and then from the other side pull the loop through. Now you're at the back of your work. Make your loop a little smaller, and now chain 3, and attach. You have to make 5 chain 3 spaces, so you have to make sure they're evenly distributed over the center of the rows. And we've made 12 stitches, so 2.5 or something. So in between those 2 I'm going to make a slip stitch, and I'll vanuit de onderkant. Something like that. Or you can make a single crochet, it doesn't matter. Single crochet is easier. And then chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Now you have 1 chain 3 space here. I'm gonna have to attach this between 2 other stitches. So I go between stitches and through the hole in the middle, and then make a single crochet. So now I have 2 chain 3 spaces. This is 1 and this is 2. Chain 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And attach this between 2 stitches. I skip 2 and then through the hole, and then make a single crochet. So you have a little more space when you crochet into the chain 3 spaces the next round. Chain 3 more. 2, 3. You have 3 chain 3 spaces, so this is the 4th. Attach this to the center of your flower. It's quite fiddly now, but the result is quite pretty. Chain 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And that is your last chain 3 space, so attach this to next to your first, almost in the same space, or it's a bit of a puzzle, but it doesn't really matter as long as you can't see them at the front, because you're working at the back now. And then slip stitch in the first chain 3 space. Now you're going to make the petals in the chain 3 spaces. So you have 5 chain 3 spaces, and you have to face the front of your work. So this is the front, this is the beginning of my flower, and in my first chain 3 space, chain 1, single crochet, then a half double, so yarn over, pull your thread through and then through 3 loops at the same time, and then a double crochet, yarn over, pull your thread through 2 loops, through 2 loops, then chain 1, then another double crochet, then another half double crochet, and then another single crochet, and that is your first petal. And then you need to crochet in the next chain 3 space, so a single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, half double crochet, and a single crochet, and that is your second petal. And for the third one you go into the third chain 3 space, and then the fourth and the fifth, and you make a petal here one here, and then I'll meet you when we are at the end of our last petal. So I've crocheted half my fifth petal. I have to chain one, and then a double crochet, a half double crochet, and a single crochet in the same space. Okay, so turn your work over and then pull your hook underneath the two last, the first and the last petal you made, and then attach your yarn to your hook again. And then pull it through. This doesn't work. And yes, pull it through and make a single it's not a slip stitch, but it's a chain. Now we have to make 9 chain 3 spaces on the back of our work, and we have 5 petals, so it's something more than half a petal you need to cross every time. So start by chaining 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this is half, so I'm going to attach it here. So pull your hook through the petal and pull the thread through, and then make a single crochet. So that's 1, and then chain 3 again, and somewhere over in the new one, so pull through. That is 2, chain 3 again, and a single crochet, yes. Chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, this is your 4th one, so I'm guessing here, and chain 3 again, your 5th one, it's gonna go right here, 1, 2, 3, pull through and make a single crochet, and let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now 3 more, and 1, 2, 3, yeah, chain 3, chain 3 more, and then a single crochet in the petal, and then chain 3 more, and if I've done it correctly, I now have 9 chain 3 spaces when I attach this one to the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes, 9. I'm going to attach this to my first chain 3 space with a slip stitch, and then slip stitch into my first chain 3 space. And now I am ready for the last round of my rows. Well, you have to make sure your chain spaces are distributed evenly at the back of your flower, and count them and make sure there are 9 chain spaces, because otherwise you can't make it into a triangle. Make chain 1 and then you can turn over your work. So instead of making a slip stitch, make a chain 1, otherwise you can't turn. Now we make the petals on the outside of the flower, 9 petals in total, and those petals are the same as the petals we made in our earlier round. So a single crochet, a half double crochet, double crochet, a chain 1, and then a double crochet, a half double crochet, and a single crochet, and that is petal 1, and then 8 more. So a single crochet, a half double crochet, a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, half double crochet, and a single crochet in the same chain 3 space. That is your second petal. And now you have to make 1 petal in each chain 3 space, and I'll meet you right here when we crochet our last petal. I'm almost finished now, and I'm going to make my last petal in this chain 3 space, and if it's correctly done, you now have 8 petals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you have to crochet the 9th. So a single crochet, a half double, a double, chain 1, a double, a half double, and a single one, and I'm going to make this stick together by the use of a slip stitch here in the middle. Now I chain 1 and I cut my yarn, and then tuck in my ends and make sure this one is nice and tight. And then we'll make it into a square. No, not a square. A triangle, of course. Okay. There's our rose. Welcome to round 4. you have to make stitches in on top of the petal like this, and you have to make stitches at the back of the petal like that, and then in one petal you make the corner that is on top of the petal, and then in two petals you make the side of the triangle, and then in one petal the corner, and in two petals the side. And the side goes at the back of the petal, and the corner goes in the front of the petal. So we'll start in the front of the petal, and you start in the chain 1 space in the petal, so right here. I want to use this light green, but I don't know if I have enough, so I'll see. And here in this chain 1 space I'm going to make 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. And if you find it difficult to make a double crochet out of nothing, you can always chain 3, and that's your first double crochet. And chain 1, and now I'm going to hop over to this next petal, and you have to pull it towards you and make sure you find a space between the 2 double crochets, and make 3 double crochets there. So you actually crocheting on the chain 3 you made in round 5, 3 double crochets in that same space. And if you pull your petal a good way back, you can hardly see the stitches you made. So chain 1 again, and then hop over to the next petal and pull this one towards you, and make sure you find the right space, and it's the space between the 2 double crochets. You can pull them apart a little so you can see the chain 3 you made. So pull it towards you and make 3 double crochets in that space. So that is 1, and then another 1, and then your third one. And if you found your space and you made your first double crochet, the next 2 are easier. So that is 3, and now chain 1, and now you make the corner in the next petal by making 3 double crochets on top of your petal. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Then chain 3, and then 3 more double crochets in the same space here on top of your petal. So 1, 2, 3. And that is your first complete corner, because you started here with half a corner, and this is your first complete corner. Now we're going to make another side, so chain 1, pull the next petal towards you, and make sure you find the right space in between the 2 double crochets. I can see my chain 3 space here, and in that space I'm going to make 3 double crochets. So that is the first one. The second one is easier because I already found the space. And the third. Chain 1, and then repeat this the same another time on your next petal. So pull it towards you, find the right place, and make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and that is number 3. Chain 1 again, and then your next corner on top of the next petal, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and then 3 more double crochets in the same, on top of the same petal. I don't know what I'm saying. So there's your next corner, and chain 1, and now we have 2 petals left where we need to crochet, and it's going to be 3 double crochets at the back. So pull the stitches aside and make 3 double crochets, and then a chain 1, 3 more double crochets in the next petal, pull it towards you, go in from the back, and then 3 double crochets, chain 1, and then finish your corner, your first corner, by making 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chaining 3, and attach this to the first double crochet on top of the first double crochet with a slip stitch. Now you have a little triangle. Welcome to round 5. I'm going to make this triangle a little more bigger, and I'm going to use the same color as I did in my previous round. On top of every chain 1 space there go 3 double crochets, and above every 3 double crochet go chain 1. So I need to start in this chain 1 space. I'm going to make a couple of slip stitches until I am in that chain 1 space. Now I am in this chain 1 space, and I'm going to chain 3, and that is my first double crochet. I'm going to make 2 more double crochets, 1, 2, and then a chain 1, and I hop over to the next chain 1 space. I'm going to make 3 double crochets. This part is pretty easy and straightforward. Then a chain 1, and then hop over to the next chain 1 space and crochet 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then a chain 1 again, and then in your corner in the chain 3 space you go 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and the same chain 3 space, 3 more double crochet. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then 3 double crochet in the next chain 1 space. I'm going to finish this off and I'll meet you right here in your last corner, and then we'll finish it together. Yeah, so crochet on along in the corner, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, and on the sides 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, and I'll meet you right here in the last corner. Well, I'm at the end of my work and I crocheted 3 double crochets and chained 3, and now I have to crochet 3 double crochets more in the same chain 3 space. 2, and the last one, and then chain 1 and attach my yarn at the top of my first chain 3, and that counts as a double crochet, and pull it through, slip stitch, I'm sorry, and then pull my yarn through. Whoa, and I barely made it but I did, and here is our triangle with a rose in it.